Welcome back, and we're going to do a rest and then see about killing some of the Thorms. While we are thinking about equipment, let's put on the Hat of Fire Acuity. We've got a Cloak of Protection. I think we'll put that on Karlach, since she's up in front most of the time. I kind of wonder, can we really increase her armor class? We can, so we can give her a really good armor class if we want to. Actually, those are not terrible. An extra Scorching Ray is really good for Gale. Don't need free action, probably don't need evasion. Take a look at the rest of the equipment we're not using just to make sure. We don't need boots, gloves. I think that's the best stuff that we could be wearing. Does the Jolty vest give us any ability to generate lightning? No, just if we have it. And then we could be adding a little bit more to damage with the diadem. Does Shadowheart?
My faith will guide me.
She does. So we can add a little bit more to damage at the expense of a little bit to hit. So when we attack with this thing, we're going to inflict a condition because we have ability drain, which is going to give us arcane synergy, and arcane synergy is going to add our spellcasting ability modifier to our weapon damage, so we're going to get an extra 3 points of damage to our crossbows, so that'll be good. Alright, so we'll turn in. We've got a couple of conversations to have. Looks like Asterion wants to talk to us, probably about the Blood Merchant.
The way she leered at me. I did what I always did. I let her use me.
Something wrong?
Yes. There's nothing. How many been through? But a part of me feels sick when I think about getting on my back.
You still chose to do it.
I have bedded. I thought it would be nothing at all to sell myself to that drown.
We didn't make you, and you can do whatever you want.
It isn't worth.
And then we'll come talk to Terra, who's disappointed in us.
Mr. Dekarios, there you are. I was curled up here quite comfortably when I was suddenly overcome with uneasiness.
Oh, we maybe used a little bit of shadow magic because Mistress cut us off from the orb.
You did what? What the devil? You may as well leave your life lessons in a bucket for all the good they do you.
Well, we need the help.
I'll believe it when I see it, and not be very careful, Miss.
So she's a little miffed at us for using the shadow weave. Well, I'm here. Let's get rid of these vines. All right, and then we'll go to bed.
The first time's power in crafting
This is
Shadow Lantern.
Gale-specific stuff. We're going to say that we need all the help we can get.
The powers you gained are not. Each day brings you closer to finding the heart of the
And we're not going to die.
You may yet have caught.
So this is the Gale origin arc. He's wrestling with how much he wants to involve his ex-girlfriend. And again, we've got more vines from the Dryad dying. Let's pop out. One of the problems with a high-rest party that requires setup is the setup requires time. Alright, so we'll break the party apart. Grab Shadowheart, and we're going to put our weapons on the ground. We'll pop back to Gale. We will equip the Drake Throat Glaive. Click on Twinned, and we'll select the Thunder value and cast Elemental Weapon. And then we will re-equip our 2 staves.
What am I to do?
And then we are getting Shield of Faith going to give us the spell to concentrate on to add psychic damage. This puzzle I think we solved last time. Yeah, we did. So we'll come inside.
I feel lighter. Like the curse just evaporated.
The curse doesn't exist inside of this Shar Sanctuary. There's 3 statues, 1 to each of the 3 mental attributes.
I wonder what the next
Shadowheart will, as a cleric of Shar, automatically succeed at the roll for all of
You
them.
feel a small.
onward in her name.
This one's the charisma one, the one in front. We could use it to increase Gale's to hit and damage values.
Do you think yourself wise enough to be granted a warm?
As it happens, we're adding our charisma to damage with Shadowheart, so this will increase her damage but not her to hit.
Let's see.
Are you bold of heart and confidence?
Almost certainly could have made that roll with Gale if we wanted to focus on having him be the damage dealer. We'll run in. Again, we're a cleric of Shar, so we'll just walk up to the altar
An altar to Shar.
and take the cleric of Shar option, and that's going to give us some consumables.
I'll grab that.
And then we'll pick a fight by picking up the ritual dagger. It's going to upset Shadowheart, and it's also going to start a big fight.
What a charmer.
And we'll have Karlak get strong. And we'll have Asterion shapeshift. Alright, we're ready for a combat. Let's go ahead and grab the ritual dagger. No one's going to miss it. Shadowheart's unhappy. And we're now in combat.
Alright, Karlak. It's go time.
Alright, so we're going to run over to these guys. Let's take a look at them. They're super resistant to everything except radiant. They've got this living shadow ability where if they're lightly or heavily obscured, they have big bonuses. And then each one of them's got their statistic. Fortunately, we brought a fix for that. So that removes the living shadow buff. Let's take a look at them now. Much more reasonable to deal with. Try to topple them. And we're going to wreck them with... Try a stunning strike. The radiant damage is going to be awesome. He saved. He doesn't go next. This one does. I don't want to walk away, so we'll just go ahead and hit him one more time.
Let's finish this. Onward.
We'll move in as far as we can. Oh my gosh, I forgot to re-equip my weapons. Ugh. Okay. We'll put one in our hand. That's going to be all we can do. Probably not going to be a huge problem, though. We'll counterspell the acid arrow. This is the intelligence one. It's a wizard, sort of.
step.
run through with Gale. We'll see if we can finish this one off. So let's cast a Scorching Ray. And then if we want, we can quicken another one. I don't know that we're going to be able to do enough damage. But we'll try a level 3 because that's the slot that we can upcast. So it did some damage, but not enough. These guys have like 150 health.
Miss this.
And we'll just focus fire until each one is down. They're a lot more dangerous in the dark, is what I would say.
Have to keep going.
Okay, I'm trying to select the Moon Lantern to drag it so that we can drop Living Shadow from the sky. And we'll use Slashing Flourish and just wreck him. Turn that off. I don't know that we're going to get that lucky again. And we'll have Karlach try to finish him.
Got it.
And this invisible guy, what can we do about that? We could throw something if we wanted to. We only have a bonus action with Karlach though, so we'll just try jumping. If we can do a little damage, it'll reveal him. There we go. Not quite done yet. Let's see if Gale can blast him. 20 is a bit high, but maybe. Got the crit, so it didn't matter.
Mine for the taking.
So this fight only occurs if you steal the Ritual Dagger. The Ritual Dagger is not very good. doesn't really do anything. So I can't recommend it. Let's take a look at it just to see what it is here. All right, so Ritual Dagger right here. Ritual Dagger of Shar. It does an extra bit of necrotic. And let's get our crossbows equipped again. Completely spaced that.
On I go.
We're a long way from water.
All right, we're gonna head due north from here. We're gonna head in the side to see Mouse Thorm, rather than walking through the front door. We'll come in through the side door. We would, if Arabella had survived, encounter her here. But Gale's got a story of mostly tragedy. There's a other random skeleton here with an item on it, one half of a pair of rings that will do Warding Bond. A spell that we will maybe make use of when Shadowheart gets her next level, so we'll be able to protect the druid a little bit, or the monk. There's this Icebite robe here, which grants armor of Agathis. Pretty good spell, gives us some temp hit points, and makes people take damage when they hit us. Very much the core of the sort of porcupine type abjurer wizard. It's a interesting build, kind of fun. Not doing it this time through, but essentially involving putting up really big shielding wards around your main character and then provoking attacks of opportunity by running around and making people hit you, and they take a bunch of damage when they do. Kind of an interesting concept. We'll talk to Sister Lidwin.
Don't call the doctor yet. Oh, you're a patient. This is
And
the children's ward.
we'll ask about the medical
I'll
supplies
send
she's
what I
got.
can. Once I've stabilized, not dead.
She doesn't think that it's
Really
dead.
medicated.
We'll go ahead and deceive her. That's the one that we're better at. So we're adding 9 to 12. We got 14. We got inspiration. It'll be fine.
Yes. Yes. Not much left now.
She does stock quite a few potions and poisons. So Carabasson's poison, which is a con save to become paralyzed, is really pretty good. We haven't had Shadowheart using a lot of consumables on her arrows, but we can try that. It should be an interesting experiment. Got a lot of camp clothes. We'll sell all that. Idol of Saloona. Some rope. We'll see if we can turn her into an art collector. We're very low on money at this point in time. We're going to need to do something to improve that. In the short term too, so we will need to start really doing some serious income fixing. The beginning of Acts is a bit this way. So you show up, you hit all the vendors that have anything that's worth picking up. And let's come over here. We'll swap out to Shadowheart. And I'll put Sharpshooter on. And we'll get just close enough. And we're not here to talk.
Your violence. Let's go. In position.
Alright, other skeleton. Other half of the ring. Some more poison and a key and a chest. And more keys. The silver trays and plates and stuff are actually worth a little bit. We are poor, so we could be picking them up. Some alchemical components. Do we have? We have quite a few. So we could make some stuff. Elixir of Bloodlust. It's pretty good. We'll go ahead and craft that. Some coatings, oil of combustion we could use. We've not really been picking up stuff, and you have to combine things, so we might have we might have more method magma than we need, but we don't have the other essences. It's kind of an involved thing. It's really powerful. Alchemy is really, really powerful, but it's a bit of work to get it to go. Let's take a look at Malice Thorm. This video is a little bit long, so we won't fight him until the next one. Alright, so Malice and also his assistants are fire resistant. He's got this thing where he can pull you to him. He's got this thing where all of his nurses will shriek when you damage them, so you don't want to stand next to them if you hit. He's magic resistant. He multi-attacks if you have low health. He's got opportunity attack, and he's turn resistant. And then he's hard to incapacitate because he's got legendary resistance, so plus 10 to the first 3 times we try to stun him. We do have some arsonist oil, so we could have Shadowheart come in and try to make them vulnerable to fire, and then open up with some fire with Gale. That seems like something we could try to do. We haven't done that yet. And do we want ads for this? We could have Asterion summon some stuff. Maybe, I don't know. I don't think so. Probably just walk right in and kill him. He's tough, but not impossibly tough. And if these are vulnerable to fire, two fireballs is probably enough to wipe all the nurses out immediately. So we'll see about that in the next video. Kind of show the party. And with that, I hope you liked this one. As always, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Thank you.